The Grand Centrepoint Space Hotel is not what today's vlog is all about. I will have two vlogs coming from this hotel, which is unlike any hotel that I've ever stayed in before. I'm going to split the vlog into two. I'm going to do one separately for the suite and one separately for the hotel. There'll be totally different viewpoints on both of those vlogs. Hello you, I'm Big Fat Bestie. Nice to have you back on the channel. It's nice to be back in Pattaya or back in Naklua. But today what I want to talk to you about is the entry procedure and what you have to do to get into Thailand. Because I've been looking at a lot of the message boards, a lot of the Facebook groups, and there's a lot of really bad information on those. So I'm going to tell you, certainly if you're flying from the UK, what to expect, what to bring, what you don't have to bring. But I'm going to turn you around. We're going to get straight into it. What you need, what you don't need, and how easy is it to get in to Thailand, October 2022. Before I play a bit of Thai Frogger or Flogger, let me show you where this place is. This is the Grand Centrepoint Space Hotel looming up there. A couple of hotels which you might be thinking of staying at if you're looking for those bargain price 5 stars and wondering where the hell they are. In the distance there is the Brighton Grand Hotel. That always comes up on Agoda. And just down this street to the right is LK Emerald Beach. So they are quite far away, tucked away in Naklua. So let's do a little bit of a Frogger. I'm going to walk down to the Dolphin Roundabout to give you an idea of how close this place is. But once I've crossed the road, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of the entry requirements for Thailand's 2022 autumn and winter. Right, bloody hellfire. As bad as Second Road. No, I'm not going to be able to get across there either. No. Screw it. I'll come back. Yay! Made it across the road. And there it is in all its glory. The Grand Centrepoint Space, Beijing. That's not me being xenophobic. It's 90%, I would say. Maybe 80% Chinese guests in there. About 10-15% Thai, and I think I'm the only Farang I've seen. They're building something here. What is that going to be? Is it going to be another theme hotel? Because I can tell you, this one is absolutely rammed, so you can expect a few more. Right then, onwards and upwards. What do you need to get in to Thailand? I arrived at Heathrow. I flew on EVA Airways. From the UK to get into Thailand, you no longer need anything, pretty much, except your passport. So there are no requirements to be vaccinated or unvaccinated. You don't have to have a vaccination passport. You don't have to have a PCR test. You don't have to have a lateral flow test or any test whatsoever to enter Thailand or to leave the UK for that matter. So you think you're home free? Well, not quite. Because it also depends on the airline you're flying with. So for example, EVA, again, asked me for nothing at all to do with vaccinations at all at check-in. However, they did make it very clear that they do, as an airline, require you to put your mask on before you board, and they say you're supposed to have your mask on through the entire flight. So if you don't have a mask, make sure you either bring one or you can buy one at the booths there. That's what they suggested. And then you can happily get on the plane. Once you're on the plane, was it enforced? No, it was not enforced. There were people sat and wandering around without their masks on. Although most did have their masks on throughout the flight. But not everybody, and I didn't see anybody getting told to stick one on. On the entry to Thailand, again, they ask you for nothing. Yes, you do get a 45-day visa on arrival stamp. So if you're part of the countries which have the visa waiver scheme, like the United Kingdom does, 45 days is what you get on your initial stamp. I think that's a temporary measure, but it is definitely current. So that's pretty much it. If you're flying from the UK, good news if you're a smoker. Heathrow Terminal 2 now has a smoking area. It's not very well signposted though, so what you need to do is once you're in the terminal airside itself, you need to pop down to the downstairs bit, go and see the Leon, go past the Leon, and you'll see the B gates, which you will go to if you're flying Thai or EVA. They're on the left. Don't go left, go right. Go to the A gates, and it's just by A1. It's a outdoor smoking area with heat lamps, which is pretty handy. Also, you might be wondering what the mask situation is in Thailand, because it used to be when you went in a 7-Eleven, they'd shout at you if you didn't have one on. I've had no problems with that at all. The only time I've been required to wear a mask is at this hotel, Grand Centrepoint Space Hotel. They require you to wear masks and gloves whilst using the buffet. How long that's going to be in place for, I don't know. Well, here we are then at the Dolphin roundabout. So it really doesn't take very long to get from Grand Centrepoint Space to the Dolphin roundabout, which is where you'll also find Terminal 21, which will be coming up as I go around this corner on the left. That's the Ozo Hotel. Is that a new name for it? Did that used to be something else? Or is it brand new? I don't know. There we are, Terminal 21. I'm going to go for a mosey round here. And I'll bring you back if we find something interesting to show you. As we're talking about entry requirements in aeroplanes, then thought we'd show you this one, right outside Terminal 21 shopping mall. Another change from last time I came here in May is there's no TM6. I think it's the TM6, that white and blue form that you filled in saying your first hotel and your flight number and all that jazz. That's been dispensed with. Again, it could be temporary, I'm not sure. So the only thing when you arrive at the immigration point is your passport and your boarding card, and then it's the usual rigmarole of fingerprints onto the scanner. Doesn't take long. It's speeded things up a little bit. Did hear some talk of there being some automated immigration. Didn't see any sign of those, but they've dispensed with a long snaky queue now. It is now individual queues from individual agents. It was very busy when I arrived. The closest immigration point was immigration 3. They were queuing all the way down the ramp, so I decided to custard pie that and go to the next one, and I checked in at immigration point 1 where the queues were approximately 5, maximum 10 minutes long. And that was on a full flight. My EVA flight from Heathrow, there was not a spare seat on the entire plane. Brian Grand in the distance there, new monstrosity there, Grand Centrepoint Space there, and above Terminal 21 is the Grand Centrepoint Terminal 21. Tuesday the 25th of October, here's your exchange rates. They've improved a little bit. US dollar between 37.1 and 38.1. Euro 37.55, and your British pound 43.1. It's nice to see it into the 43s. Other currencies are available as we scroll on down. So here's a massive stack of baggage, and speaking of baggage, baggage claim was quick and easy, and there seems to be even more of the SIM card points, SIM card booths available at baggage claim. So that's good if you want to get your SIM card at baggage claim, and you can get it all sorted and set up and call people before you leave the airport. Eiffel Tower here, and Terminal 21 here in Pattaya is pretty quiet. Just coming up to 5 o'clock in the afternoon here. But it doesn't matter whether it's quiet or whether it's busy, as long as you're greeted with a nice friendly wave from Walter. This is still one of my favourite shops in Thailand, Bloody Bunny and Friends. You got these crazy little like manga characters. No Sleep Sheep is my favourite. No Sleep Sheep. No Sleep Sheep for the win. My favourite. We're on the San Francisco level, which is the 3rd floor of Terminal 21. And I've not seen this place before. It might be new, it might not be, because there's a million different units here, and there aren't many empty units at all, which is nice to see in Terminal 21. Welcome Pattaya, Hollywood. It's a wine bar in the middle of a shopping centre. So if you want to get Mao, you can get yourself Mao at Scusi Urban Pizza. Oh, it's a pizza shop as well as a wine bar. I've not seen wine for a couple of days because the Grand Centre Point space, being a hotel for kids primarily, is completely dry. I've not seen one drop of booze in the whole hotel, which is odd. Cinema is, well, it's absolutely deserted. Let's see what they're showing. Non Pi Dontri Puen, okay. Doraemon the movie and Black Adam. That's probably why there's not a great deal of movies coming out at the moment, is there really? And absolutely nobody around at the SFX cinema. Now these places are normally pretty busy, aren't they? The food courts, and again, it's not really bustling. There's a few kicking around. But don't feed Salty the sea lion. Where is Salty the sea lion? I guess this is Salty. I'm not sure you could feed him anyway. He doesn't seem to have any mouth or eyes. Or genitalia for that matter. Poor Salty. Do you know, one thing I love about being back in Pattaya is thankfully, people still like say hi, which is cool, and that's how you get your tips. I've just met a subscriber called Mark, and he's told me that I should try a night out on the dark side. Now, I've only ever done that once, and I don't really feature the dark side on this channel too much, because generally the channel is for people coming for the first time or only been for a couple of times to the kingdom. But he's telling me there's a fabulous bar there called Cool down Siam Country Club. And also, there's a little bar complex just by Siamsbury's on Khao Talo, which I've been told I should check out. So, you know, I might just do that when I'm back in Pattaya and away from the relative serenity of Naklua. Looks like we've got some more seals or sea lions there. Check out this dude. I think we've seen him before, this guy. I think we've seen this dude in Central Festival at a barbecue plaza. It's one of these places where you cook your own food. We don't have a name for him, do we? B. Suggestions in the comments below what we're going to call him. Bolter. Well, the Laurel and Hardy of marine life. When you're weary, when you're feeling small, fisherman's looking for Pokemon. He's gonna try and catch them all. Good beard. Miss my beard. Scan me. Scan me. Daryl Revock. We are now leaving Italy. Ciao, Bella. And we're moving down, mate, to London Town. London Town. Via Paris. Here's the Pink Pussy shop. They've got all their Halloween decorations up. Selling all the Halloween stuff here, like the scary wigs. Got the vampire bats and the witch down there as well. All the skulls and nothing says Halloween more than get naked. You see, there are absolutely bajillions of restaurants in Terminal 21. We're now on level 1, which is Italia. And Italia apparently is known for its tech, because this seems to be the floor of tech. Lots of mobile phone shops, and also the Thai carriers. You've got AIS there, You've got DTAC there, Banana Mobile, which is down at the bottom there, Huawei. I always get into a bit of trance when I see camera shops like this, being a YouTuber. Look at all those goodies. And that's what I filmed some of mine on. The Sony ZV or ZV-1. This one's just being filmed on the Osmo. If you're interested and nerdy like me. So, to summarise on the arrivals procedure, what do you need to get into Thailand? You need a passport and you need an airline ticket. That's all that the Thai government require from you. Now, you pay your ticket and you take your choice on your airlines. They could have whatever restrictions they want. They might have a mask requirement like they do on EVA. Is it enforced? Maybe not. But some airlines might have different policies when it comes to vaccines and testing. So check with your airline before you book. Don't get caught out on those. Is Pattaya busy at the minute? Well, it's not busy here in Nuklua, and it's not particularly busy here at Terminal 21. But in central Pattaya, I would say, yeah, it's a lot busier than it was in May. So that's good news. Things are very much getting back to normal. So that's it for our little look around. I'm going to head back to the good spaceship kindergarten, and then in a couple of days I'll be back in central Pattaya for more fun. I just thought I'd do a walk and talk. I've not done one for ages for you. Anyway, thank you for watching this one, and as always, you take care of yourselves. Next one up should be the vlogs of the Grand Centre Point space. I'm Big Fat Bestie. See you later, and vlog off. Check it out. This is Pattaya's version of the Bellagio fountains. At some stage, I think it's 7 and 8 o'clock, it says they have a show time. So they'll have a big laser show up there, which you can watch from the street should you desire. But check this out. This is how ridiculous that this hotel is. Are you ready for this? Here it is, guys. Supercar parking. What supercars do we have in the supercar parking lot? We've got a grab bike, a grab delivery bike in supercar parking. Awesome.